Hey, it's Aaron, and if you're watching this, maybe you're checking out Kicksta, and maybe you're wondering, can you really make money by using Kicksta and growing your Instagram using this particular growth tool, right? Let's check it all out. Let's see if it's legit. Maybe it's a big waste of time, right? Anytime you want to get my favorite way to get to $5,000 to $10,000 a month, 100% from home, just click the link below, and I'll share with you my favorite strategy. Now, on this channel, I have reviewed literally hundreds and hundreds of different ways to make money online. I've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly, all right? So let's check out Kicksta today to find out whether this is a good way to make money and grow your Instagram account, or is this a bad way and maybe there are better ways online out there, right? Let's check it all out. Now, Kicksta is an Instagram growth tool, right? It's been around for a long time. They advertise very aggressively. And if you come to kicksta.co, right, you'll see right here that they've got a lot of really, cool looking stuff on their website, right? So if you come to this website, you're going to see lots of proof. You're going to see lots of guarantees. It says trusted by 100,000 plus agencies and influencers. And there's some really big names right here, right? Then you'll see video testimonials from a bunch of different people, right? A lot of them are content creators, influencers, coaches, and stuff like that. So they've got a lot of stuff on their website that looks really, really legit, okay? They've got some cool badges here. And they've just marketed their website really, really well. So if you're somebody that's looking to grow on Instagram, and if you are trying to grow on Instagram, Instagram's one of the most difficult social media platforms to grow on from scratch right now. Okay, if you see something like this, then it's very convincing, okay, and it's definitely something that you might want to try. But before you do that, make sure you watch till the end of this video, because I'm going to uncover a lot of things about growth websites and agencies like Kicksta for Instagram specifically that will make you think twice, okay? So again, lots of, it looks like a lot of proof right here, and then it comes down to the plans, okay? So let's talk about a lot of this proof right here. First of all, a lot of this stuff can be faked, okay? It's very easy to just fake this right here, verified reviews. I mean, this can literally just be a stamp right here, a graphic thing that they can edit. All of this doesn't necessarily need to be real, and all of these can be faked as well. Very, very easy. So just understand that, right? Now, I'm not saying that these are all fake on Kicksta, but I have reviewed some other Instagram growth services where basically they're 100% fake, okay? A lot of them are just paid. A lot of these influencers are paid. A lot of these people are not real. This guy right here, Josh, might not be a real fitness instructor. Diana might not be a real content creator. Cambria might not be a real travel blogger, right? These, sometimes they can be paid actors, and they'll just get their testimonials up there. They advertise very, very aggressively. They bring in people, and unfortunately they screw a lot of people over, okay? Now, I'm not saying that Kicksta is doing that, but I just want you to, open your eyes and review these kind of, especially with Instagram growth strategies and agencies, with your eyes wide open, okay? And I'll explain to you why in a second, right? So that's the first thing, okay? So don't always believe everything that you see on a website. Remember that these guys are marketers, and they've been around. Kicksta's been around for a very, very long time. So they've done a very good job of making their offer look really, really attractive, okay? So that's I just want to put that out there first of all, okay? Now, if you come down to the actual packages, right? You've got the Kickstarter, the Starter, the Advanced, and the Ultimate, okay? All of these levels guarantee followers, okay? Now, I just want to be very clear about this. Anytime a service guarantees followers, you just need to be a little bit cautious about that, because when it comes to organic growth, and this is the thing about Kicksta, they're pushing organic growth, right? Now, when you grow organically on Instagram, especially if you're a small channel, like if you have a few hundred followers, right? 100 followers, 80 followers, 50 followers, and they're growing it using organic strategies, it is very difficult to guarantee followers unless they're doing something a little bit dodgy, all right? Because when it comes to organic growth, you can't guarantee anything. It's organic, right? Unless you're doing paid strategies, right? Like Facebook paid ads, TikTok paid ads, even Instagram paid ads, and they're obviously not running paid ads for you because they're charging way too little for it to be a paid ad kind of a strategy. But to guarantee followers, again, that's a little bit of a red flag for me, right? Because the only way that a company can guarantee you anything, especially when it comes to social media growth, is if the accounts are fake or they're using giveaway strategies, okay? And you never want to use giveaway strategies. I've used giveaway strategies in the past. I've paid thousands of dollars for giveaway strategies. And the way a giveaway strategy works is they basically incentivize real people, real users, to actually like your account, but they're not following and liking your account because they're interested in the content that you're uploading, okay? They're basically following your account because they're only incentivized to win some sort of sweepstake or a competition or a prize. And then it says, if you want to win this competition or you want to take part in it, then you have to like these 10 accounts right here. And your account might be on one of those 10. Okay, so what happens is they follow your account, but they're not engaging in any of your posts because they're not interested in what you're actually providing. So they're not following your account for your content. They're just following because they're want to get some sort of prize, right? And that's almost worse than having a fake follower, because these are real followers, but they're not engaging in your account. And when Instagram sees that, they will basically just not give you any growth. It's basically, account suicide. Okay, you don't want to do that. I've had to restart fresh accounts because I learned afterwards that these giveaways are actually one of the, best ways to nosedive your account. Okay, so it's very possible that Kicksta is using this kind of strategy when they are saying that they're going to guarantee followers, right? The other thing that I want to mention is they use follow and unfollow automation. Okay, now Instagram does not like any sort of software that uses any AI or any technology that automates especially follow and unfollow. All right, now if you're doing it manually, and if it's an agency where they've got 50 people, 100 people actually in your account and they're manually following and unfollowing, that's totally cool, because that's a natural way that people will use Instagram, right? But if it's an AI or a piece of software, which is basically what Kicksta is saying, because they're using AI algorithms, right, to connect to Instagram, and they're automatically following and unfollowing, that's actually really bad for your account. Okay, so you can possibly get banned, or you could get shadow banned, or you could completely lose your account by doing stuff like this, right? And the only way that a piece of growth software like Kicksta can do stuff like this at such low prices, all right, even though this might not seem that low. I mean, $219 isn't that low actually for a piece of software, right? But if you think about it, if it's if this was automated, right? If this was manual, if they were actually hiring someone to follow and unfollow, $200 a month is actually not enough to pay for that person. Does that make sense, right? But if it's automated, then it makes sense if it's a piece of software. And if it's a piece of software, then Instagram doesn't like that. It's actually against their terms of service, okay? So there are a couple of things here that, that they're saying that they do, they're automated, following the AI software and things like that. It's against Instagram's terms of service, okay? So again, if you guarantee followers and you're using automated software and things like that, it's very likely that you're not going to get the growth that you really want. All right, so I just want to mention that. And also, again, as a piece of software, when you start to get towards their more expensive plans, I mean, this is not cheap, okay? And to pay $219 a month to get 5,000 guaranteed followers that might be bots or not real accounts, or they're using basically giveaway strategies that will ruin your account, is not a great thing to pay for. All right, if you really want to pay for Instagram growth, you should be working with a manual agency that doesn't use automation, but they will be a lot more expensive. Okay, I just wanted to put that out there, right? So that's kind of Kicksta in a nutshell. Okay, now that's just me giving my professional opinion, okay? But let's see what a lot of people have said about Kicksta. So I'm going to go to Trustpilot, which is very interesting because they are pushing Trustpilot. They're saying, we've got thousands of verified views on Trustpilot. This is what people have said about us. Now, if you actually go to Trustpilot and you do your research, you'll find that they're rated pretty low, okay? And I've done so many reviews on my channel, and you can see right here, right? Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of reviews on all sorts of different, products and software and make money online strategies, that I know exactly how this works, right? So with Trustpilot, generally speaking, if you get anything lower than a 4-star out of 5, it's pretty bad. All right, so 2.8 star, and I know they've only had 568 reviews currently here, which is actually quite little for Kicksta, because Kicksta's been around for quite a long time, right? But 2.8 star, that's worrying. That's actually pretty bad for a company, okay? Now, if you look at the reviews, you'll see that it's a pretty close split between people saying that it's really good and people saying that it's really bad, which is really interesting, right? Now, if you go to all of the really good ones, okay, and you have to take this with a pinch of salt, because you have to remember that even reviews on Trustpilot, even though this is a third-party review company, they can be faked, okay? They can be incentivized. You can incentivize people to give you 5 stars and then you reward them with something, right? So, but let's just, take this with a pinch of salt and give them the benefit of the doubt. If you go through the 5 stars, basically what they're saying is that it really works. It really works. Their accounts have been growing. They thought that, it was fake, but actually it's not. And their accounts have been slowly growing over time, and they're pretty happy about it. Okay, that's basically what all the 5-star people are saying. All right. Now, I like to look at the 1 stars too, because if the 1-star rating is very high, like this is, it's a massive split. It's an even split between 5-star and 1-star. And if a lot of people are rating it 1 star, usually, and if you find a pattern with what people are saying, it's usually a problem, okay? Now, if you go through the 1 stars, you'll see that a lot of them, especially, and this is very recent, 6 days ago, you can see here, very recent in December, right? They're basically saying that they're using fake profiles, okay? So they're getting spikes in growth. And the only way that you can really do that is through bots or by fake accounts, right? The growth is using fake accounts. They don't pay attention to your deletion request, okay? This guy says, I got a pretty neat profile with quality content. In 3 days, I experienced 2 bursts of fake accounts. It's all growth. It's all the growth I saw on this platform, not worth it. Fake accounts, okay? So basically people liking their accounts, but then after that, the engagement doesn't equate the growth, which usually means that it's either some sort of giveaway, right? They're running some sort of giveaway, which is the worst way. It's a very, very bad way to grow your account, right? Remember, I've had to restart several accounts because I paid for growth strategies before, I paid for giveaway strategies before I knew that they were a bad thing to do, okay? Or they're just fake accounts, right? Horrible experience. I got a free plan for 1 week and the only thing that I got is my account blocked, okay? I talked to them a lot, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so again, here is somebody complaining that they got their account blocked because they use Kicksta. And again, that can happen because if you're using automated strategies, follow and unfollow, and there's software that's doing it, Instagram doesn't like that. So again, you have to be careful when you're using services like this. You can completely ruin your account if you're not careful. All right. And then some of the other, what people says is, this one says it feels like a scam. This one says, I got in the trial and they sent me only fake Indian accounts, kept charging my card years later. Okay, so there are a few problems here. Some people, so these are the major reasons why people are giving Kicksta 1 star. They're saying fake accounts, using fake bots. They keep charging their accounts, and there have been several complaints of that. Like they'll get charged randomly, or it's very hard to cancel, and then they get charged. And then the third reason is the customer service is pretty bad, right? They don't get the right support, and that's why their account is not growing. And this is what people are complaining about most of the time. All right, so these are the main 3 things. So it's up to you on whether you use something like this. I would say, look, again, things can be manipulated, but let's just give Kicksta the benefit of the doubt. 5 star and 1 star, it's weird. Some people are experiencing good service, and a whole bunch of them, half of them, are saying that it's terrible. All right. Also, when it comes to generally using Instagram growth services where they're using a lot of automation, a lot of the time they don't work out the way that you expect, because a lot of the stuff that they do is a little bit shady. Okay, again, you can't guarantee followers, because if you guarantee followers, it means that you're using pretty shady tactics. Okay, you can't guarantee organic growth. It's just not how organic growth works. If they're using things like follow unfollow automation, again, that's against the terms of service of Instagram. You have to be careful because your account is at stake, right? Now, I'm not saying that Kicksta doesn't work. What I'm saying is that there's a lot of stuff here that is red flags, okay? And when it comes to growing your social media platforms, especially with Instagram, you have to remember that the chances that you could get banned are pretty high when you use services like this, okay? Coupled with just, kind of spotty and weird reviews. Some people saying that it's great, a lot of people saying that it's not great. It's just a little bit like, I don't know if I would put my Instagram account, I don't know if I would use a service like Kicksta with my Instagram account, because I'm worried that all of the work that I've done and all the good content that I've used, and then I combine it with this, and if everything goes badly, it could just completely ruin my Instagram account, and I don't want to risk that. Okay, so again, a couple of good things, couple of bad things. They've been around for a long time, but again, some of the strategies that I see that they're using I personally wouldn't use a service like Kicksta to grow my account. I would just use it. I would grow my account 100% organic, just get really good at growing it properly, creating better content, right? Being more engaging and just learning how to grow it properly, or hiring a more expensive agency that does things manually. That's the only way that I would grow my Instagram account. I wouldn't use automated services like Kicksta because chances are they're not doing things in the right way and you can get your account in big trouble. So this 100% depends on you and whether you're willing to take on that risk or not. Okay, but if you want to check them out, kicksta.co. Okay, now if you're here watching this video right now, maybe you are looking for a way to generate more income, right? Because you're looking to grow your Instagram channel. That tells me that you're probably in some sort of business, or you're trying to do some sort of business where you're trying to grow your accounts. Maybe you want to make more sales, you want to provide more services. On this channel, I have reviewed literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of different ways to make money online. Okay, all sorts of different business models, different strategies, different apps, different tools, different websites. Okay, I've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly, right? And I've seen some really, really bad ones, but I've seen some really good strategies too. Okay, now out of all the good strategies, there's one strategy that I used to completely change my life. I used it to quit my full-time job. I make multiple 5 figures a month, 100% from home. I think this is great for beginners and anyone that really wants to make big money online. And if you want to check that out, I've got a free step-by-step masterclass that you can go through if you want. Just click the link all the way at the bottom of this video. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this review of Kicksta today. I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you on another video review. Take care.